Okay, so I
So
was
you were
talking
saying,
about,
yeah, you were saying about replacing the food, right?
yeah. So yeah, you can actually replace the unhealthy ingredients with healthy ingredients. So you could replace white rice with red rice. You could replace, white flour with other kinds of flour. Sorghum is a very good uh, kind of thing. Also, you can use almond flour, things like that, right? So there's so many different healthier options, and what it does is that it allows you to still enjoy your favorite foods.
Right.
So if you really love your, say, fried rice, that's very common in Asia, right? People
Yeah.
just love their fried rice. So
Mine included.
if you love your fried rice, right, you can actually make it with cauliflower. So
Right.
you could grate the cauliflower and make rice, and then do the same thing that you would do with the fried rice.
Okay.
Put like veggies in it and do it the same way. Or you could even make your fried rice with red rice or something like that. So it would just change. The texture will be a little bit different, and you might get need to get used to it, but at least you get to enjoy your food.
Right.
you know like you can still enjoy your fried rice even if you can't have the one that you're having normally, right?
Understand.
That is something that's going to be sustainable, because long term you're going to only be able to sustain a diet that you have been brought up on. Like if you grew up eating fried rice, you might cut out fried rice from your diet for a month, 2 months, even 6 months for some people. But eventually you're kind of like, this is not really worth it. I
Right.
really need to have this thing.
Oh my God, I don't.
So that's why creating a healthy life.
Yeah, I totally understand the
Yeah, go ahead.
relapse of it. Yeah, going through that relapse of Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna have coffee. That's what I told myself. So I have this tracker. Okay, my tracker says I have been a good girl. I have not taken any coffee for 1 month. But as the smell of coffee just passes by you feel like, oh my God, this is torturous. Yeah, so yeah, it is emotional eating, and just like you said, growing up with food that you love around you, it's hard to say no. It's hard to not look at it, and Ramadan is coming soon. It's just around the corner. So I know you
Mm-hmm.
are having this body love program, right? Is a program that you created. So maybe you want to tell us a bit more on that, and maybe how us Muslims can deal with it during fasting month. How we can actually adopt the program.
Sure. Yeah, so we have a body love program, and at the moment, so every year, Ramadan time, we run the fasting series.
Right.
So in the fasting series, we actually teach you how to break your fast right. Because a lot of people, they end up putting on more weight during Ramadan than they had before. What they don't realize is that fasting actually helps you lose weight the fastest. Like you can lose weight really fast when you're fasting. And it's not just because you're eating lesser calories, which is a part of it, but it's also because when you are fasting, uh, the cells of your body, they start to repair themselves.
Oh.
And it actually creates the cellular repair. It's called autophagy. And it triggers your body to just do all of those processes. It increases your metabolism, and that really does help you to lose weight much faster. And
Right.
also, any workout that you do during fasting actually helps you more than it would normally. So
Oh.
that's why, like, if you do the Ramadan time the right way, then you can actually not only have those amazing spiritual benefits of fasting, which are amazing, but you also get the physical benefits where you can, by the end of that month, you could have lost like a whole lot of weight and feeling awesome,
Yeah, I do believe so because personally, usually in the early month of Ramadan is it's like a curve. You feel like is you're getting yourself into that whole not eating environment, and eventually it just stabilizes and you get used to it. I think because your body gets accustomed to it. But how about if like other people like non-Muslims, they do intermittent fasting? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's amazing as well. And that's something that, my husband Nathan, he does it every day.
Wow.
I do it every second or third day. So I don't do it every day just because for women, when it comes to fasting, it's better to do it alternate days
Oh,
than to do it every day. Obviously, during Ramadan is different. That's literally just 1 month. So go ahead and just do the whole month, right? But at other times, it's like if you're going to make this a part of your lifestyle long term, then it's better to do it alternate days or give it a break like every 2 days or something like that, because that would support your hormones and it would also give you all of the benefits of fasting.
right. Because I do understand that some people they have that different kind of hours of intermittent fasting. They were, people were telling me
Mhm.
it's like 16, and I don't really know in depth about it. Maybe you can just share with us how is it actually is the best intermittent fasting.
Sure. So intermittent fasting is 16 and 8 typically. So you would fast for 16 hours and your eating window would be 8 hours. So what people usually would do, and this is an easier way of doing fasting, it's actually similar to Ramadan because also Ramadan, you're not eating all day long, right? And then you're eating during the night hours when the sun is down.
Yep.
So in this one, you do the opposite. So you eat during the day. So you could maybe have your dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening,
Right.
and then you don't eat your breakfast the next day. So the next meal that you have the next day will be your lunch. And
Oh,
then between lunch and dinner time, again, those 8 hours, you could literally eat, just make sure like you get all of your calories during that time, because especially for women, it's really important. Actually, for everyone, it's very important to get minimum 1,200 calories in a day.
right.
Okay, so the only thing with the intermittent fasting could be that you might not eat enough of your calories, which for women can really impact their hormones, right? So during those 8 hours, making sure that you are consuming 1,200 or more calories, depending on your weight. So that would actually balance out.
Right.
But yeah, it's 16 and 8. So you can eat in the 7 o'clock, and then throughout the night you're anyway not feeling hungry. And usually like with the fasting, with 16 and 8, like if you are brand new, like you've never done this before, you could even just start with 12 and then increase to 14
Hmm.
and then increase to 15.
Right.
And in the beginning it can be a little bit challenging. You might get a little bit of a headache, sort of like at the last 2 hours when you're like, oh my god, I need my food. But your body gets used to it, and
Hmm.
that process is, yeah, it's beautiful.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, for women, if you want to make it a part of your lifestyle, a part of your life, it's better to do alternate days. It's protects your hormone health as well. So
Right. I will definitely take note of that. Maybe we'll see if post Ramadan I'll do intermittent fasting. I'll try. Okay.
yeah, definitely.
There's another topic which is interesting about you, which is the beauty side. Yeah, we have talked about fitness, we have talked about wellness, and how about beauty? I mean, how do you get yourself into? I mean, naturally, all of us women, we just love anything that's beautiful, right? And I believe when you work out, it makes you sweat. You get that ping of health. That's when the ping of health comes in. You look all radiant, and yeah, eating well. So basically all of this is a holistic environment, you can say, to keep yourself well. So in the beauty department, maybe you can share a bit about your area of expertise in that sense.
Right. So when it comes to beauty side of things, I think there was some background noise.
Because I'm at the gym actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay, I'm in the office anyway.
Nice. So when it comes to beauty, I am a big believer in inside beauty, right? Like beauty inside and out. So we want to take really good care of our skin from the outside, but we also want to take really good care of our body from the inside. Because at any point, if you have digestive issues going on, like our skin is very much connected to our digestion, right? So at any point, if you have issues going on with your digestion, you will have, your skin can look dull, it can have a lot of, you can get acne, all of those dark spots, things like that can come up. And a lot of times, women, where they go to look for solutions is in cosmetics. There are like creams and medications for acne and for any kind of dark spots, things like that, when in fact the root cause is your internal health. So when you start to really address the internal health and use skincare, like when it comes to skincare, I really do recommend this skincare. It's called Celavive. It is amazing. And the reason I really love it is because it has no harmful chemicals, like
Right.
none of the phthalates, heavy metals, parabens, all of these things. Like it has none of it, right? So it is pure nutrition for the skin. And what it does is it like goes into your skin and activates your skin cells and tells them what they normally should be doing. So your skin starts to create collagen and things like that. So when it comes to skincare, I think one of the most important thing is to get clean skincare, because a lot of skincare out there, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, this, that, and the other, a lot of those skincare, when you put it on, it will give you the results, right? It might actually give you the results. But if it has chemicals that are harmful for your body, like there is actual research that now shows that there are certain chemicals in skincare that can cause cancer.
Right.
There are certain chemicals that can, obviously any kind of chemicals have a huge load on your liver. So long term, they make you put on, like if your liver is loaded and it's not working properly,
Right.
then you end up having a lot of fat around your stomach, so it's all connected,
Yeah.
which is why when you're looking at skincare, when you're looking at beauty, it really is about inside out. Like you need to start looking at, okay, how do you support your body from on the inside? Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating clean food? Is your digestion okay? Because if you're getting all the acne and other issues like that, then chances are that your body is not, your digestive system is not working properly. So yeah, when it comes to skin, it's both things are equally important.
Right. I totally agree. Because I believe you have to have a very clean gut so that it absorbs, it really maximizes that absorption of all the nutrients that your body really require. So yeah, it just, that's when the word radiate, you radiate, because you have a clean gut, your body inside is all, you can say it's you are at a very optimum level of health. So it just shows on your skin, and just like you said that, from the outside, putting on, lathering all this skincare, which are totally safe, so the skin benefits more. So yeah, I think, and as we age, I mean, and myself included, as we age, we need to protect ourselves also from, you always hear, put on your sunscreen, put on your moisturizers, all the 3 steps. I used to think, oh my god, this is all cliche, because you will have that, and I'm just a bit lazy to do that. But yeah, I mean, as you age or you grow older, because the needs of your body changes, so it's truly important to go the other way of inside out, right? Because when you're
Yeah,
young, yeah, your body cells is just, because it's still growing, you're at your youth, so everything seems fine, it's fine for you to drink and all these things. But as you grow older, you settle into a lot of roles, being a mom, being a wife, your life is hectic, you age, and the sun is unforgiving, especially in Malaysia, it's so hot. So yeah, I think all of these factors are important to maintain that kind of wellness, that kind of beauty, because you will definitely want to age beautifully and gracefully, right? Just like
exactly.
you, a living proof. Because yeah, I can see that you really, you are the living proof. You really radiate.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, like it was not like this a few years back. When I was in New Zealand, I was in my 20s and I didn't really care so much about skincare and or my food. And the New Zealand sun is very unforgiving,
Mm,
and I, as a teacher, I used to be outside every single day for a
right,
couple of hours in the sun, and I didn't really care so much about the sunscreen and all that stuff.
right.
And I could see like some of my friends were like really focused on their sunblocks and things like that, and I really felt like as soon as I hit 30, my skin just really, like, I could see the transformation. I'm like, oh my god, it's become dull, and there was all these things that I was dealing with, and that's when I really started to take it seriously and changed my diet. I started using clean skincare, really focusing on how to support my skin. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to the skin, like our skin actually gets new skin cells. We get new skin cells every few months. So if you really start to take good care of your skin, it can change. And even whether it's wrinkles you were dealing with, whether it's spots, acne, anything, right? You start to heal your body, you heal your gut, and start taking really good care of your skin from the outside, it can actually transform. And yeah, that's been my experience. But my advice to all 20-year-olds, like, usually women are not worried in their 20s. They're kind of like, it's okay. It's a
Still
long
young.
time before I have to. Yeah. Start taking care of yourself at that point, because it's important, and you will thank yourself in like another 10 years that you did that, because people are going to look at you and be like, wow, you look so young and so pretty.
Yeah.
And that is worth it.
It's true, it's true, it's true. I totally agree. Some people, they don't look their age, because I think they have put in their mind, and they live that kind of life of, I'm worth it. So I have to take care of my own body, my own wellness, so that I can take care of others, especially as women. We have that nurturing role. So yeah, that's so great.